Welcome to Redondo Beach Center for Spiritual Living Wednesday Inspirational Service. So good to see everyone here. Welcome to all of you online. We know that you are right here with us. There's no time or space in God, and we are here to celebrate this morning. We're here to celebrate this beautiful life we are living and to be inspired and uplifted, and I know that is what is unfolding. And let's begin with prayer. I'm Reverend Gregory Toole. We turn within. So this morning, what I know is that there is just this one life, this one power, this one infinite presence, this one essence of wholeness, of love, of harmony, divine perfection expressing at every point of existence. And I know that my very life and being is a divine expression of that one life. And that this is the truth of each one of us here, of each one listening to this service, that each one is a unique way that the divine is expressing. I know that our speaker today, Reverend Valerie Reeves, is this amazing instrument for Spirit to bring forth whatever it is that would be the most magnificent gift for each one of us individually and all of us collectively and rippling out into the ethers for our whole world. I know that she is inspired and uplifted, and the message is just perfect for her, perfect for everyone. I know that Elise is inspired in her music. I know that each one of us who are in service, who are in the audience listening, each one of us are bringing our essence to co-create what is happening here today. And something magnificent is unfolding, breakthroughs, new awarenesses, new insights, a closer walk with that divine presence right where we are. I am so grateful for all of this good, and I release this word. I let it be, and so it is. All right. Well, because we have so many amazing things going on here, let me get right to it in the announcements. First, let's silence our phones. Let's silence those beautiful little boxes we have that I always think if someone were to come from the past into the future and see us all looking at these little boxes, they'd be like, what are those boxes everyone's looking at? Halloween Fall Festival is back October 26th after service, Sunday service, 12 to 1:30. The teen group will be putting on this favorite fundraiser for teen camp. There'll be trick-or-treating and costume contests for the kids, tarot readings by Elise Carver, tea readings by practitioner Patty Donnelly, and now newly added numerology readings by Jean Simpson, who is part of this community, and she actually is a little bit famous for numerology and has written many books on that subject. And she will be doing numerology readings there that day. There will be a cakewalk for all, and if you want to donate a cake, see Robin from the children's program. Everyone is invited to bring a bag of candy for trick-or-treating and for the minister. One bag for trick-or-treating, one bag for, oh, wait, I'm on my plan, I'm on my program. I can't be doing that. See you there. If interested in running a game that you've done in the past, you can see Robin. Vegan potluck tonight, right over there in Richelieu Hall at 6 p.m. Come and partake in some delicious food. Even if you don't have time to make a dish, come anyway, because we have so much food every time. It'll be a cornucopia of beautiful food. October 17th, let the Ghoul Times roll. This Friday, concert and dance party with Soundscape Orchestra, 6 p.m., Richelieu Hall. I know they have a really good time over there, dancing and listening to music. So join us for that Friday. This coming Sunday, this is going to be a great workshop. 4 money truths to live by while transforming your money story. I love transforming my stories, and I love seeing other people transform their stories. And so this Sunday, we get to transform our stories about money. Even if our experience of money is great, let's transform the money story to be even something greater. Because if you've already demonstrated as much money as you need for yourself, Wonderful. All the rest of it you can give to the center. So it's like, I have plenty. Okay, great. Demonstrate the next million for us, okay? Because we got big plans here. Drumming circle will be, I'm kind of kidding and kind of serious. Drumming circle will be on Sunday, October 26th at 12:30. Remembrance Day will be November 2nd. Thanks for all who shared your photos of your loved ones. You can bring a flower if you want to honor the memory of your loved one and during the slideshow. Our pledge dinner this year will be on Sunday, November 16th after service. Potluck style. You could be a table captain or you could join a table. There's sign-up sheets at the front desk. Looking ahead all the way to January, I can see if when you're announcing a psychic medium, you can look ahead, right? Because we're psychic. This is the psychic medium, Bill Phillips. I sense that on January 17th at 2 p.m., I sense he's going to be right here in the sanctuary with us. Psychic Bill Phillips. He's famous too, and he's amazing. I've been in his presence before. Well, really, he puts on, not only is it great information and a great experience, he puts on a great show. We'll have fun with him. It'll be right here in the sanctuary on January 17th, Saturday, January 17th, 2 p.m. Our dear Ruth Wagner, who was here every Wednesday. She was the usher literally like every Wednesday here for so long. Of course, made her transition into the next realm, and we're going to have her celebration of life service Saturday, November 8th, which is her birthday, at 11 a.m. So we have the time now to be 11 a.m. on November 8th. If you want to update your contact information with us, you can fill out a form at the front desk. We love to be able to stay in contact, and we also want to get your birthday so we can send you a birthday card. Flyers for all of our events can be found out there in the lobby at the table. Full list of activities you can find in our weekly e-newsletter and Spirit Speaks magazine. And then finally, a big thank you to all of our wonderful volunteers. We appreciate you all so much. Let's give a hand for our wonderful volunteers. Yeah, we're having a volunteer appreciation dinner coming up on the 26th at 4 p.m. And if you've been one of our volunteers, you should have gotten an invitation. If somehow you did not, see Doris at the front desk. And that list of like 100 plus people is an indicator of just how many people it takes to keep the center going. We've got over 100 dedicated volunteers that really keep the center going. Our speaker today is the one and only Reverend Valerie Reeves. We're so excited to have you here. And now, before we get to Reverend Valerie, we'll have a song from our amazing lead musician, Elise Carver.
Thank you, everybody. This first song is a real beauty. That's one of my favorites. It's called I Am Light by India Irie.
Things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light, I am light. the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that caused me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. I am light. Not the color of my eyes, I am not the skin on the outside, I am not my age, I am not my race, my soul inside is all the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. Yes, I am. I am light. 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 I am light.
Thank you.
You are light. I love that. Thank you, Elise Carver. Yes. Yeah, it's under the talk title, it's Inner Illumination, and that I could listen to that all day. Oh, that was so good. Well, good morning. I am Valerie Reeves, and it is my honor, my pleasure to get to be here with all of you today. So fun and exciting, and great to see your beautiful, smiling faces. You are light, definitely. So that inner illumination is the talk title today, and looking at that inner light, because our ebbs and flows of life, sometimes we go to those dark places. It's like, I love that line, I am not the voices in my head. I am not the voices in my head. We are that light, and sometimes we have those voices in our head that are telling us that we're not enough, we're not worthy, we don't deserve. And I've been reading the book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. I'm actually doing a book study with that, and I might do one online, so I'll keep people updated on that because it is such a phenomenal book by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. And of course, you love yourself, and you're amazing, just as you are. And we may have certain habits that we've developed, certain emotions that maybe we get addicted to, so we keep recreating the same thing. Anybody else ever do that? Yeah, it's like, why is this happening to me again? So we get the opportunity to really take a look at ourselves, and it's like, what things am I feeling? What emotions am I maybe addicted to? And that's getting clear and honest with ourselves. Because I know the other day I was just a little on edge. And it's like, okay, what is going on? It's like, oh, there's an emotion happening there that I'm not wanting to look at. And maybe it's shame. It's like, oh, maybe some of your parents said, shame on you. And it's one of those things that was rolling through my life, and it's like, okay, well, let's put that down, because that's not serving me. Put that emotion down, let go of the past, and right here, right now is where we are. So developing the mental equivalence. If you were in my consciousness and the creative process class, I have certificates. They are out on the desk with Doris. And that class is all about Thomas Troward and the creative process, which the creative process is like our science of mind symbol, which basically means thought into form. Thomas Troward said you can't have one thought and expect different results. So it's like our thoughts are things along with our emotions. So making sure that we are plugged into the correct emotion and the correct thoughts. It's because we are creating our own reality. It's like the seeds that we're planting, that's what's growing. And here's what happens in life. It's people will do a treatment or an affirmation and they're holding on to that vision and it's still not showing up. It's like, well, it didn't work. Some people give up on it too soon. It's like, oh, it didn't work. However, it's just like electricity. Those thoughts, the law of attraction works just exactly like electricity. If I plugged in a lamp and it didn't come on and I turn it on and turn and nothing's happening, I'd probably check. I wouldn't just give up and say, oh, it just doesn't work. I'd probably check the electricity, what's going on. I'd check the light bulb. So looking at why am I not manifesting what I'm wanting? What can I do next? Where else? Where am I blocking my flow? Because maybe we're blocking our flow somewhere. Those ebbs and flows of life. People come and go. Maybe they make their transition. We still love and still can have those conversations with people. I have an assistant minister up in Apple Valley, and she is moving to the East Coast. I'm like, no, you can't leave me. She's like, but we're still connected, and we're still there. So we had a conversation the other day as our talk, just kind of talking about stuff. And she asked me, what is your best manifestation? What have you manifested that just really is fabulous? And it's like, well, the one thing that I'm happy about is that I always have manifested a job regardless if I'm qualified or not. I've always manifested a great job, even if the labor department told me, don't move here, there are no jobs here. It's like, perhaps you do not know me. So I remembered, and I was actually talking about it the other day, and one of my former friends and colleagues is here today. I remember when I showed up back in California, because I had moved to the Midwest again, Nebraska to Kansas, back to California. My oldest son's an actor, and he was ready to do his acting thing. So it's like, I'm going to go, I'm going to support you in that, and I'm going to know I have the right and perfect job. So throwing out resumes everywhere, and I decided that not only would I put the schools that I'd gone to, but I'd also put Ernest Holmes College. If you've taken any class, Ernest Holmes, it's like Ernest Holmes College. I've learned from there. So it was my first introduction to Redondo Beach, and I showed up at Northrop Grumman. I had an interview there, and the person that was interviewing me said, we're going to do a panel interview. And one of the people on the panel, Elle Oliver, was there, and she was reading through the resume, and she said, oh, Ernest Holmes, we know who you are. And I loved that, because it's like working with people of like mind, such a fabulous thing. They hired me for a 6-month contract, and I stayed for 4 years until everything changed. It's like, okay, things in the contracting world kind of changed, but it was such a great thing, and being able to always manifest a position, even if I'm not qualified, it's like, I'm getting it. You walk in, Thomas Troward would say, move confidently in the dream, in the direction of your dream, without any hesitation. Now, Thomas Troward was really big on mental equivalence, making sure that our mind and our emotion are in line with what we're wanting. And so this is one of his quotes. My mind is a center of divine operation. Your mind is a center of divine operation. The divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression. And this means the production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in the past experience, though proceeding out of it by an orderly sequence of growth. An orderly sequence of growth. It's like if you plant a bamboo seed, it'll go for about a year, nothing. You water it, you give it love, it'll go for another year, nothing. Water it and love it, go for another year, nothing. And then after 5 years, all of a sudden you've got a 6-foot, all of a sudden, Boo, right? So keep giving that love. Keep giving that nourishment to everything that you are wanting in your life and getting clear about what is it that I'm really wanting and getting clear. It's like, okay, what would I love in this arena? What do I need to let go of? What is not serving me? So years ago when I was married, before we had a parting of the ways, we had 4 great children. I was living in Nebraska, and the person I was married to, we had a restaurant together. And so I always think about the menu of life. What are you ordering? So people come in, and it's like interesting to see where they would choose to sit. So the menu of life. Where do you sit in life? Do you sit by the bathrooms? Do you sit by the front door? Do you sit in a quiet, secluded space? Where do you sit? Because the choice is always yours. So exploring the menu of life, I thought, well, what kind of things do we have for our menu of life? We have appetizers. So in the menu of life, we have our appetizers of awareness. Gratitude bites with a drizzle of joy. How would you like that? Mindful topas served with a platter of peace. Compassionate croissantes clears the palate beautifully. And then we get the choice. So if we get to order anything, I don't know if anybody's ever been to a restaurant and they said, no, you can't have that. They can, but you can't. We all get to have whatever it is that we want. It's about choosing and being specific about that. I can't just say, oh, just give me anything. They want you to tell them. And that's the same thing with the universe. What is it that you're ordering? What do you want? Entrees for expansion. Confidence casserole with a side of courage. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of that. I did leave some copies of the menu out there, or I will have them out there if anybody wants a copy of it. Prosperity pasta, tossed with infinite possibilities. I would like that. Some prosperity pasta. Purposeful living platter seasoned with passion and service. Health and vitality bowl made with ingredients of rest, movement, and self-love. These are things to contemplate. It's like, what am I ordering in life? Because I don't know about any of you, but when I order something from Amazon, I expect that it is showing up. Now, once in a while, it's delayed, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's in my consciousness? So let's bring it. Just being allowing in that gratitude, allowing space, acting as if it's already happened and it's already here. Moving confidently, knowing that it's already showing up. What else do we have on our entrees? Ooh, creative vision stir fry. Full of new ideas, sizzling with inspiration. These are made fresh in the consciousness kitchen with intention. Do we have intention? And then sides to support you. There's faith fries dipped in trust. Kindness kale nourishes the soul, and who doesn't want a little bit of that? Generosity grains multiply when share. And then the patience pilaf, slow cooked and worth the wait. Side options are encouraged. Dessert for delight. Do you allow yourself to have dessert in life? Do you allow yourself to have the goodness in life? It's like, let's allow the goodness to happen in life. Because I find some people hold on to their old story, keep beating themselves up with the old story, instead of letting it go and continuing to beat themselves up, and instead of letting themselves have the goodness of life. Either feeling that they're not worthy or feeling that I did all these things. Because that's the one thing in life. We know the good, the bad, the ugly of everything we've done. Not that any of you have ever done that. But I know the things that I've done, and we beat ourselves up more than we would beat anyone else up for the things that we've done. So it's like letting it go. And what do I need to do? If I want to be plugged in, charged up, tuned in to turn on that light and to be aware of that light, let me put the awareness and the gratitude on it, that it's already here, right now. Let me be in that love space. So what do we have for dessert? Bliss brownie, 0 guilt, 100% joy. Love lava cake, warm and overflowing. Laughter sorbet. If you are not laughing every single day, find something to laugh at. I mean, laugh at yourself. That's always good, right? There's so many great videos out there that you can watch on YouTube. Laugh at babies laughing. That always makes me laugh. Puppies playing. So laughter sorbet, light, refreshing, and contagious. Laughter is contagious. It's so contagious. Fulfillment fruit tart, sweetened by gratitude. These remind us that joy is not indulgent. It is a spiritual nourishment. Got to be joyful every single day. And I know there are some times in life where everything seems like it hurts, whether it's the emotional, the heart is hurting, or the body is hurting. That's how Norman Cousins wrote the book, The Anatomy of an Illness, Laughing His Way to Good Health. I'm sure many of us have seen that, heard that, or have read it. So laughing our way to good health and laughing our way to lift us up to the next level. What can we do next? Daily specials. Would you like to know what the specials are today? Before I take your order, we have unexpected miracles. I will take that. Divine synchronicities, perfect timing, and surprising blessings. Which would you like? Probably all of them. The fine print at the bottom of this menu here, it says the universe does not limit portions. Refills are free. Sharing is encouraged. Substitutions are always allowed. Change your thinking, change your order. Yeah, pretty fun. So looking at our menu of life, it's like, what am I ordering in life? And am I being clear? Because I think I've spent decades where I didn't really place an order. I didn't have an intention. It's like, well, if I just teach this stuff, then I'll just get it by osmosis. If everybody else gets what they want, then I'll feel good. And it's like, yes, that's true. And what would I love? So taking time every day, what would I love in my health, in my body, in my flexibility? What would I love in my time and money freedom? What would I love in my creativity? So getting very clear about those things and writing them down and visualize, verbalize, and feelingly believe them, which is one of the biggest things that they talk about in, and if you haven't read the book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, but he really talks about the whole energy of our being. It's like if we can see our future self, forget that old story. Forgive yourself for the old story. Put it down, let it go, and get in that space of gratitude. This is already happening, and I'm just going to keep moving forward in that. It's like on one of those days when you're really hungry, and you go to a restaurant, and you know you've had this plate before, and it's so good, and you're just so excited with anticipation. Oh, it's coming, I'm going to get this wonderful stir fry or whatever it is that you've ordered. And we're in that wonderful space. The universe never says no. The only thing that says no is our energy, blocking our flow. So we place the order and we stay in that excited energy and gratitude. We know it's on its way. And not looking at anything else from the past. Being in that space. I know that my dad used to say, you put your rose-colored goggles on and you're just looking at life that way. And I'm like, yeah, why not? Right? Why not? Because we get to create our own reality, and that is the main thing that we teach here. We are creating our own reality, and I've created some realities in my life that I didn't like so much. So it's like, okay, today let's get intentional. Let's be very clear on everything that I would love and everything that I would like in my life. And sending love and gratitude to all the people that are in our lives, even if they have made their transition. I want to talk about this for just a second, just because this will be the last time I talk before the event actually happens, so the flyers will be going up. We just had to make sure that Mary and I were synced, but Mary and I are going to make breakfast on November 15th. We're also having a one-man show. Harry Hart Brown is doing The Boy Who Saw True. And it's based on a true book of a little boy who saw spirits and people that had already left this planet. It's back from the 1800s, and he wrote a diary, keeping track of stuff and writing his story, because he would be talking about people that had already made their transition, that had already left this planet. And people were confused. It's like, why are you talking to Uncle Willie? He's gone. It's like, no, he's right there. I see him. So it's this little boy's journey of being able to understand what he was seeing, what he could see, maybe not everybody could see. And so when the teachers and the doctors came and explained to him what was going on, it was just like a beautiful revelation. And Harry Hart Brown is a beautiful, wonderful actor that has put this book together in a one-man show. So that's going to be on November 15th, so do watch for that, because we had great conversations after watching that play, just because it's going to be here. Yep, it'll be here. We'll do breakfast over there, and then we'll have the show here, 10 o'clock on November 15th. So the flyers will be up probably by tomorrow. Doris did a beautiful job of making the flyers, but it's something that I really want to invite everyone to come to, because Ernest Holmes used to say the veil between is very thin. And so the veil between the living and the spirit world, very thin. We can still have conversations. I still have conversations with my mom. I still have conversations with my dad and people that have left this planet, and feeling the love and the excitement that the ancestors are there and our teachers are there, giving us, cheering us on, giving us ideas, illuminating us inside that light. So tuning into that wonderful light inside, because we're creating it, we're making it. Life is but a dream, right? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, because life is but a dream. And knowing that in this dream, we get to create the dream the way we want it. So setting those intentions together, being grateful for all those that have gone before us and all of those that are still cheering us on with everything that we do, and being in that gratitude that we had that time together. Everybody has a choice when they go, and knowing, when my mom left, she's like, I just want to have my birthday party and then I want to go. And that's exactly what happened. She didn't say she wanted to attend her birthday party, because she left right before the birthday party. But she was there on her birthday. So knowing and loving yourself through every process and for everything that comes and goes and the whole ebb and flow of life, take out that menu, the menu of life. What am I ordering? Do I keep ordering the same thing? Do I forget that I have choices? Do I forget that I'm worthy? So my charge for you today is, look at, what are you ordering in life? What are you ready for? Knowing that this is the best day ever and we just get to create it. So let's go inside our heart of hearts, closing our eyes to any distractions, just breathing in the fullness of life. Knowing that in this wonderful cosmic soup, this thing called life, that there is one divine power, one essence that flows in, as, and through everything that ever was and ever is. Knowing that that divine essence flows through every cell in our bodies, that every atom in our bodies is a possibility. We just get to direct it. Knowing that we go inside and trust that inner knower that just knows that it knows that it knows that it knows the right and perfect path, the right and perfect direction, the right and perfect things to order for our creativity, for our intellect, for our bodies. Knowing that we let go of anything else that does not serve us, that we go to that gratitude space. I am so grateful that life is good. I am so grateful that Spirit is guiding and directing me always. And in gratitude, I just release my word, knowing all is well. And so it is. So it is. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So on this wonderful menu of life, we get to have our giving time. So we get to be so grateful that we have a place. So we have the beautiful Vicki, who is going to do our offertory. So we have our affirmation, or our giving affirmation, up on the ceiling. Oh, different ways to give. I got to remember this. Different ways to give. Beautiful QR code, easy to do. You can also text the amount you'd like to donate to the number up there. You can also go online, which is great. And you can decide where it wants to go. There's a little drop-down box there that you can donate to general fund or to any other fund. And many ways to give, or just give here live and in person. All good. As we just be grateful for all that we do have to give. So let's say our giving affirmation together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. I rejoice in the sharing of my good, and I release my gift with love. And so it is. All right. And while we're doing that, the beautiful Elise is going to sing. Thank you. Yay.
There's always a little bit of setup when I have the guitar. So this song is called I Allow Spirit, and it is written by me.
to move in me. I allow Spirit to set me free, to set me free. I allow Spirit to move in me. I allow Spirit to set me free, to guide my hands and feet, to set my heart on fire, to ease my mind. And I will go out into the world and shine this light. And I will go out into my life and set things right. And I will dance with sheer delight. And I will remember who I am with all my might. Yes, I allow Spirit to move in me. I allow Spirit to set me free, to guide my hands and feet, to set my heart on fire, to ease my mind. And I will go out into the world and shine this light. And I will go out into my life and set things right. And I will dance with sheer delight. And I will remember who I am with all my
Thank you.
Such a talent. Thank you so much. That takes a lot of concentration. But you do it so well and so effortlessly. It just looks like it'd be easy, and I know how much work it is. So thank you. So good. Yes, again, Elise Carver. So blessed. So good. Okay. Any comments, questions, words of wisdom, prayer treatment? We have. Okay. Thank you, Vincent.
I have to gather myself after that song.
All right.
My cousin Jennifer had a successful surgery, and she didn't have to wear the colostomy bag anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But then she ended up in the hospital 3 times. So she's asking for prayer right now
Okay.
she was allergic to something, I forget what it was called, but she's going through that challenge right now. Her name is Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer, we are
Yeah.
knowing that she is wrapped in love and peace and harmony and easy healing. It's happening. Yeah, any blocks in that flow, we release that. Yeah, we'll continue to treat, and I'll add that in the closing. Yeah, great. Anyone else over here? Great. Going to give you a workout today, Vincent.
I just want to hear more about breakfast and that event.
Okay, so breakfast will go from 10 to 11. Mary and I are making all sorts of yummy stuff, quiche and French toast casserole, because I'm going to get the recipe from David, who always makes this wonderful French toast casserole. So we have a bunch of yummy food that we'll have, and then at 11 o'clock the show will start in here with Harry Hart Brown, who's a phenomenal actor. He's just really, really good. November 15th? Yeah. It's a Saturday. Saturday, November 15th.
What time?
10 o'clock. Yep, breakfast at 10, the show at 11, and then we can have great conversation afterwards because it's really quite inspiring. Yeah. Great. Anyone else? Comments, questions, words of wisdom, treatment? Are y'all having a great life? Yes. Could you have a better life? Yes. Because no matter how healthy we are, we can always be healthier. No matter how good we are, we can always be better. So making sure that we keep loving who we are, setting aside any of the things of the past and being fully present in the direction, move in the direction of our dreams, which is a beautiful Michael Gott song. You must move in the direction of your dreams and keep focused on that. As Troward would say, move with total confidence in the direction, as though it's already happening. All right. Yes, you have another question. He's all the way. You could shout it out and I'll repeat it.
My son wanted to remind me, and he sent me this quote: "Doing what you love is the cornerstone of having abundance in your life." And that was Wayne Dyer.
Great. Say that again. He's got the microphone there.
Okay. He sent me a quote: "Doing what you love is the cornerstone of having abundance in your life." And that was Wayne Dyer. And it's something that I made a big thing on my wall because I have to keep reminding myself to do what I love.
Yes. Doing what you love is the cornerstone of the fun of life, of abundance in life. Yes, yes. I just say my resume reads like a novel because if I wasn't having fun, I wasn't staying. So, but always knowing there's another job or another career or another opportunity around the corner. If you're not having fun in anything, it's like, what can I do to have more fun here, more joy here? Let me move in another direction. Anne.
Well, I'm thinking Vincent was so close, I might as well say something. But that was such an excellent talk. Absolutely. I will use that for sure. One thing that I hadn't heard before about the planting of the
Bamboo.
which is it?
Bamboo.
The bamboo. Yeah, I thought that was so excellent to keep watering it and praying for it and knowing. And in 5 years, here it comes. Woo, all of a sudden, life is like that. And not to give up, I think, is beautiful. So thank you for, and oh my goodness, your menu was the most creative, inspiring thing. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. I think it was Oliver Wendell Holmes that said, never, never, never give up, right? Never give up. It's like if this is something that's pulling you, definitely moving in that direction. And looking at the menu, what are we ordering? What am I ordering? What do I want to focus on? And where am I allowing myself to sit in life? Yeah. So knowing that we all just become even more conscious in this moment. And if there's nothing else, I'm going to close us with a blessing for each and every one of you, because you deserve a blessing and you deserve the best in life. Okay, so as we just go inside our heart of hearts, knowing that in this moment, there's a magic wand just blessing each and every person here. You can feel the stardust, the love from the planets, the love from Mother Earth, saying, it's your time. What's your order? May I take your order, please, because I want to present you with all that you choose. You have shown up here on this planet for a creative divine idea. It's yours. You get to create whatever you want. So in this wonderful blessing, knowing that each and every person gets clear and intentional about what they're ordering and what they want. Not beating ourselves up for anything in the past, but being fully present, knowing that there is love and forgiveness, and there are the people cheering. The angels, the spirits, the guides, cheering for every step. You go, you do it, you have fun, and give spirit and give life a great show. Knowing that as each and every person walks out of this building, you are absolutely clear, guided by that inner knower that's guiding and directing that wonderful inner illuminating light that is who you are. Enjoy your life. And so it is. All right. Have the best day ever. Yes, best day ever. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to go to the back of the sanctuary, and I have menus if you want a menu. All right, thank you.